Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. Welcome to the channel. If you would like to get notified anytime that new videos are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you can get those notifications anytime that new videos are being posted, okay? This read is going to be for Gemini. Gemini, I'm seeing that the cycle of this read is strongly being influenced by the element water. The element water is represented in the eastern wind. With the eastern wind, the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about perception, the way that you view things or the way that you see things, or how you allow your perception to help you navigate through life, okay? The element water represents renewal and the Egyptian deity Anubis. So I'm seeing that the ego within the spirit of true self is seeking security and money. And then I'm seeing that the spirit of true self is trying to send you messages by the way of the experiences that you've been going through during the cycle of the read. The first message is about vision. Spirit is saying, hold on to it, and that is giving you the confidence in your divine talents to be able to live out that vision for your life. So, considering the fact that the ego is like seeking security and money, the vision may be centered around success, right? Only you know, so take it as it resonates. And then I'm seeing self-knowledge. Spirit is saying dive into the depths of who it is and what you are, and you will find out what your true desires are. So doing the inner work and finding out, water, the element of water definitely can do that, especially with the representation of a new beginning. And then I'm also seeing the symbol of infinity here on the self-knowledge card right there. So it could be like that representation of like your immortality, you understanding that you going in depth and being able to acknowledge what your desires are and how that aligns with your vision, okay? And then I'm seeing intuition, where spirit is saying intuition is the messenger of your destiny, so follow it. So you may be feeling like you're being pulled by the way of your intuition to help guide you, to reveal to you what your inner desires are based on your knowledge of self that keeps you focused on your vision, okay? I am seeing that one of those things that maybe you've gone through during the cycle of the read, or have been like, I'm hearing like a pillar of one of the things that you've been learning lessons on, is the challenges or the issues that you've had regarding money. Okay. I'm seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self some lessons in regard to the spirit of true self learning a lesson about the process of a sunset, and then also the process of commuting, like traveling and getting to work. So take that as it resonates. And then I'm also seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about partnerships and community with the northern wind. So you have some northern wind and some western wind. The western wind has to do with the sunset and commuting and traveling. Could also have to do with like the time change, because daylight savings just happened. And then the northern wind, where the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about your past and how you as a sovereign entity are navigating through your community that may have like an awareness of your past or something like that is what I'm seeing. Or like how your past involvement in your community kind of like influences the direction that you go in now, right? That, and like I said, the process of a sunset with the challenges or the issues that you dealt with in regard to money. Maybe it has something to do with like a car, because I'm seeing commuting. Yeah. Like you're being led by your intuition and being able to remain focused on your vision and be honest with yourself, with your knowledge of what your true desires are. Being able to let go of how certain things didn't serve you and then moving forward with what does serve you, okay? I'm seeing the date energy, where you may feel inspired or moved to get back out there and like date. If you aren't dating right now, if you're thinking about dating, that doesn't have anything to do with you. Spirit could be like acknowledging like a specific date. Maybe today is an important date, so take it as it resonates. Yeah, I'm seeing like an energy of meeting someone new, setting a date, dating online, or making new connections, okay? Like with the commuting, a sunset in your past, I'm just seeing like an old relationship coming to an end, or something that you used to do in the past coming to an end, and you're doing something new. Spirit is guiding you to be led by like that fact that you learn from all of your past relationships, you learn from all of your past experiences, right? You learn lessons and you grow from them. That's the intention of the soul, is for you to grow from your experiences spiritually. And with this intuition energy, I'm just seeing like a transition, a transformation. And I think that with the water energy, it's kind of teaching you that lesson of how there's a spiritual awakening going on, and the transformative things that happen with water are also the same kind of things that you as a human being experience, right? There's that way that water can go from being a liquid to being solid, or it can go from being a solid to being vapor, you know, in gas form. So I'm just seeing like that even as that has as water transmutes and it teaches you that lesson throughout your life, that's the representation of like the process of the sunset. Because just because the sun is setting doesn't mean that it's gone. Just your perception, the way that you view these things, your vision, the experiences, even though certain relationships have come to an end, you've learned lessons about yourself, though your life isn't over. Whether that has to do with like you being romantic and dating and wanting to start new relationships, like even in business as well, with the whole money thing, that your ego is seeking security. And because I understand that as human beings, sometimes we can dive deep into, I'm gonna focus on my money because that ain't never gonna betray me, right? So take it as it resonates. And I say all of that because I'm seeing the coffin energy, where it's a representation of liberation and new beginnings and other things coming to an end, like a transition, which is what I was saying. And then I'm seeing separation, which is also what I was saying. Like, you're leaving your old form and your old state of being behind, because you transforming into a different state of being is something that you haven't experienced yet, is what I'm seeing. And the only example of that I could kind of give is like, water is always elementally going to be H2O, yes? Though at the same time, water is water, and then it can also be ice, and then, like I said, it could be vapor. So you have the ability to transform and transmute energy, and based on your perception and your perspective, that's what technically money is. So Spirit is sending like a strong message about that, like your self-knowledge, your awareness of your vision, and being led by your intuition, and understanding the concept of you existing within this reality in duality. There's a spirit of true self that always has that base code, right, of H2O, though there's that ego self that's like, I want money, I want to win, I want to, I want to feel security in winning, I want to feel security in money, I want to feel security in relationships, I want to feel security in people or animals or whatever the situation may be, right? And the way that's like, the other way that you see it is like H2O is the base code, though it's like, it has the intelligence to be like, I want to be ice, I want to be vapor, I want to be water, or you want to be all these different things. Like, you find security in being able to transform. And because you're a Gemini energy, there are, like I said, both sides to this, right? So I'm just seeing that your intuition is leading you into that truth about your knowledge and your awareness of self, okay? As you are continuously focusing on manifesting and being in alignment with your vision, do not get distracted or hung up on the issues or challenges or disturbances or interruptions in your psyche that are associated with how you've messed up in the past. That's what I'm seeing. So don't be stuck in bitterness and like worry because you're uncertain about the future. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And then to bring it full circle, I'm seeing the paradise energy, where there's an energy of like playfulness and happiness and joy. It's really just like a celebration for life. Enjoying the company of others, because what money really does is pays for the experiences that we have. Like if you pay your rent, in exchange, that enables you the experience of having a place to live, right? Or if you pay your mortgage, that, gives you the experience of being able to have a home, or, you know what I mean? So take it as it resonates. Or like if you pay for a trip to go on a vacation, that pays for the experience of you to you know, have a good time, enjoy yourself. So I'm also seeing like honeymoon phase and enjoying each other's company. Though this, like I said, could have to do with a relationship as well. And with that, the payment is you investing your time in the relationship and understanding the other person and learning more about yourself and respecting that other person's boundaries and being selfless, because you're making space and time for the other person to exist in your mind and in your heart. And when the connections that you have with your past try to threaten this new energy of love, connection with whatever, you know, like a new person or a new job or whatever, it has to be reinforced by your faith in it, your belief in it, the time that you've invested in it, right? So, yeah, that's just what I'm seeing. Like, if you were starting a relationship with someone or something like that, they still come up against the old versions of yourself, and not just the old versions of yourself, though also the connections that you still have with other people in your past, you know, stuff that you've inherited by the way of your bloodline, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm hearing exactly. And you like sacrifice a little bit more of your selfishness to make space and time for them. So take it as it resonates. The emotions and the specific messages that I'm seeing for the overall message are that you may be feeling clever, which a lot of Geminis do quite often. For you not to feel alone, for you not to feel guilty. You may be taking time like to yourself and you may be feeling guilty for that, so take it as it resonates. Or you know what I'm saying, you may just have felt guilty because of the way that you had to separate or let go of something or a certain part of yourself. This is an energetic read, so I'm able to do this read based on an offering of energy, so thank you. And you may be surprised, so I'm seeing like there's something that is just like going to surprise you, or someone is going to surprise you. Then I'm also seeing like that you shouldn't feel ashamed, okay? If you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you, so thank you. The time that have been offered to me is the 7 of Swords reversed. The 7 of Swords reversed represents being able to operate in your truth, so thank you. This energy is being received as functional and trustworthy, reliable, and satisfying. Then the energy that I see you in is the Queen of Pentacles. With this Queen of Pentacles energy, you are someone that exudes a frequency of abundance, like you've come into your own awareness of like, this is a good financial status to have, right? You're making good money, even to the point where you can be charitable in what it is that you spend your money on, right? All of that money comes back to you, so good for you. Then you're also being received in this energy as like pristine, like in a good condition, like very clean, though also very silly. So well put together, and like you have a sense of humor. And you don't spend frivolously, okay? All right, so during the cycle of this read, I'm seeing that you were dealing with someone, or this is you, that was in a frequency and an energy of like exploring your sexuality, and very ambitious in that energy. Whoever this is, this could have been like I said, someone from your past, or this could have been you. And I'm just seeing like someone that maybe you were a virgin, or this has to do with like when you lost your virginity or something like that, or that person was. Or like you explored your sexuality in a way that you never had before, and you were like being courageous and bold. Maybe you're like exploring the opposite sex or the same sex. Whatever the situation is, I'm just seeing like someone that's like really ambitious about wanting to explore their sexuality, though at the same time you're like new to this, right? And it's not somebody that's like hot in the ass. You know how they used to say like you're hot in the ass or whatever? It's just somebody that's like, it took a lot of courage for you to step outside of your comfort zone to even be in that energy, is what I'm seeing. So take it as it resonates. And it may have been difficult for you to communicate to your partner or whoever, like, what it is that you like and you don't like, what it is that you're comfortable and you're not comfortable with, okay? And that's kind of what I'm seeing, because there's some angel energy involved. So then I'm seeing that you were in the Six of Cups energy, where there were some emotions involved in this interaction, or like I said, the process of things changing in your life. And in the Six of Cups energy, you either have someone that you can talk to that you trust or that you look up to, or someone feels that way about you. Regardless of the dynamic of that relationship, this is someone that you reflect on, or that you reflect on life with this person. So it could be like counseling or therapy or a friend, family member. Like I said, there is a dynamic between the two of you, or this group of you, where there's some trust and guidance and support involved in the dynamic of this relationship or these relationships. And it's evident and it's clear that there's like a level of trust, right? So this relationship, this dynamic of, you know, this group, or, you know, whoever this is that you're dating or were dating, this is in the past that I'm seeing. There's an angelic energy of abundance associated with that relationship, okay? And I'm seeing that that abundance is strongly intertwined with a fate with that abundance, because this is someone that you trust, or, you know, like there's trust between you all, there's support, there's guidance. So being able to communicate clearly is one of those things that will continue you on that pathway towards abundance. Okay? Then towards the end of the cycle of the read, I'm seeing that you will be in this Page of Rods energy. So the fact that I said that you will be in the Page of Rods energy, it's just like there's an invitation or an invite, an invitation or like some type of announcement that's gonna be made, or that was made. There you go. Like an announcement or an invitation, some type of communication that was made, or like somebody reached out to you, or you reached out to someone else, where like, I'm just seeing like, no, because that would be the Page of Cups. So yeah, there's like an invitation or an announcement being made, or like an offer or something. So take it as it resonates. that happened towards the end of the cycle of the read. So like I said, this did happen in the past, and it could have been like, it has to do with your work though. Yeah. So with this Page of Rods energy, you're being received as like well-scented, and that's just like somebody that has like a good aura, good energy. Like people aren't repulsed by your presence. I'm just like somebody's giving you compliments or like praise or like, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Acknowledgements. Yeah, like somebody's announcing, or you're announcing, or giving someone accolade or acknowledgement for something. And or yeah, like somebody's, you could be getting married or something. No, because I know what it's in a marriage thing. There's something big that's going to be announced, or that has been announced. Yeah, it's been announced. Maybe you just share with someone like your vision. And then I say that because I'm seeing meek. So that same thing that I was talking about earlier, where like you're making space and time to, I'm hearing like substantiate your relationship. Whether if it's work, because you know your ego is seeking security and money. So whether if it's work or, you know, like a personal relationship with the dating energy, I am just seeing like someone proclaiming or making an announcement that is in alignment with you being in this Queen of Pentacles energy. So it definitely has to do with like your money. Like maybe someone's making a donation, some type of announcement is being made. There's something like that going on. And it's like I said, because of you making space and time for the relationships that you're investing in. Okay? Like water. That's funny that I'm saying it like that. That was true. Like water possesses the intelligence within itself to be like, I need to be put in the cold, freezing temperatures so that I can become ice. That kind of thing, right? So, like I said, being able to sacrifice your ego and your selfishness to prioritize making space and time for others. So I'm really seeing someone that you're getting it. Like you're getting the concept of the fact that, you know, you're transforming and you're transitioning. Okay? And you know that when you do that, it's going to continue to fuel the joy and the happiness that you'll experience either with these people, in your work, or in your personal life, okay? Any of your relationships. If you invest time in it, it will yield you the rewards of, you know, having amazing times together, okay? So I do think that this is about like a personal relationship, because let's talk about your future. So in your future, the first thing I'm seeing is the Four of Pentacles energy. So this Four of Pentacles energy could represent like you feeling stagnant in the power that you hold so much that you feel like you have to hold on to it, right? With this Four of Pentacles energy, I'm seeing you being received as like magical. So people are like looking at you as a resource for divine and miraculous energy that they're used to you being in, though I'm seeing that your romance or your love has been your power, your energy, your resource for this financial flow, right? So I'm also seeing that you're holding that close to you. And there's angel energy that explains why you're holding your money so close to you. And it's because like your love energy has a lot of value to it. And the only way that you can be released from like not being able to allow that energy to flow is by engaging in, you know, that romance energy. So I'm just seeing like in the future that you won't be like feeling stuck or confined or restricted in where it is that you can put your energy or what you want to put your energy into, because you're going to allow yourself to love. Okay? And I'm seeing that the angel energy is also saying that it's the perfect time to do that. So yeah. Then I'm seeing with the 7 of Cups energy that you're going to have a lot of options, and it's important for you to have all of those options right now. But it's also important for you not to like get lost in the fear that's associated with uncertainty, right? Because we did see that energy that was saying like that you might have been feeling alone, and you might have been feeling guilty, maybe because you have a bunch of options. Or you might feel like ashamed because you're not indulging in relationships the way that you used to, or like a relationship that you used to be in. You could have been feeling like ashamed about or something. I'm seeing that it's something like that. And I'm just seeing like someone that possibly wants to be in a same-sex relationship or something like that. I'm not projecting that that's your situation. Take it as it resonates. Though I am kind of seeing that energy a little bit where like you feel more liberated doing, you know, what is true to yourself. And that's whether if you want to be with someone monogamously or in an open relationship or whatever the situation is. I'm just seeing like someone that started exploring their sexuality, and then you found either a group of people or you found someone that you can trust that has a fate of abundance attached to it. So you being able to communicate clearly with them helps you transform your water energy into the forms that it needs to be in, so that you excel, so that you thrive, right? And that's really what I'm seeing. Then, like I said, with the 4 of Pentacles, you're being received as like this magical force. Though I'm just seeing like that is the perfect time to be romantic, to help allow that magical force to flow. And it'll open up pathways also for your money and your finances, okay? And then I'm seeing with the Seven of Cups that you'll have to make an important decision in regard to how it is that you move forward romantically. So don't spread yourself thin, pouring into all of these different cups, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Like, be careful with your heart and guard, you know, your energy. And that's really what I'm seeing. Like, it's important for you to explore your options. Though, do not spread yourself thin, pouring into all of these different cups. Because some of them may already have mischief in them, is what I'm seeing. Okay? Then I'm seeing that you will be in this Chariot energy, where you are led by, like, you'll be led by the spirit of determination to maybe overcome those challenges. Definitely you'll learn from those relationships as you're being led by your intuition. You're being received in this Chariot energy as level-headed and welcoming. And you know how some people say, like, you can't succeed if you're not suffering, or something like living is suffering or whatever. I'm just seeing you in this Chariot energy, like succeeding and thriving and being successful, and it not being painful for you because you're living in your truth, okay? And even as you have lived, or you will live in that truth more openly, I'm seeing that you will be in the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is a representation of the fact that you may be in your feelings a little bit. Though it's because you're opening up to the Six of Cups energy from your past. You know, this is the result of you communicating clearly with that abundance. The thing about a supportive and trustworthy connection and relationship is that there's obviously some vulnerability involved, right? And you having that vulnerability and and that support with whoever that person is or whoever these people are has led you to that point in the future where you may have like some regrets. Maybe in regard to how you treated that person, maybe in regard to how that person treated you, because of that separation energy. Like you may be missing someone may be missing you. I'm just seeing that kind of energy is, you know, what may be taking place in the future. And it's a part of you growing away from your arrogant ways that may have been rooted in wickedness. And only you know how it is that you've grown from that. Because you reflect on that relationship or the dynamic of those relationships with the Six of Cups energy in the past. Or maybe you told this person about how it is that you wanted to succeed, right? Because you trusted that person. Or maybe that person trusted you, or you know, something about that. There's like vulnerability in it all. Because you all were reflecting upon each other, like what it is that you want to be, right? And then with this Eight of Cups energy in the future, it's just kind of showing me like, yeah, maybe you were feeling, like I said, a little bit ashamed or something like that. Okay? Then I'm seeing, of course, then I'm seeing this Wheel of Fortune energy where it was fated for, like, this is an acknowledgement of the fact that it was fated for you to go through this whole transformation. The liberation from the old ways, the separation from the old ways, and then putting yourself on a path to move forward, right? So with the Wheel of Fortune energy, it's just pretty much saying that everything is happening the way that it's supposed to happen, so it's all happening for your good, right? You are being led by your intuition, so I don't think that you'll get lost on this pathway. You just have to remember to forgive yourself for whatever it is that you're ashamed of or that you feel guilty about. And maybe, you know, that's associated with you being afraid of being alone. And I say that because then I'm seeing that you will be in this Five of Cups energy reversed. And the Five of Cups energy reversed represents like you not being in regret. So what I'm seeing is that in the future you've made that transformation of you feeling guilty and ashamed and all those other words that I was saying, to now in the future, because you recognize that it was all meant to happen the way that it was supposed to happen, you're in this energy where like you're not regretting even the not so great emotions that you had to process or go through, okay? And I'm seeing that it's clear to you. Like you're not confused about why you feel that way or why things are the way that they are. In the past, maybe you did feel confused because you weren't being genuine. What I'm seeing now is that you will be like in an energy of not regret, because even if you had to be phony in some type of way, it was because you were confused about who it is that you are and what you are, right? And now, you know, Spirit is being able to help guide you a little bit more with the vision by focusing on self-knowledge, like learning more about yourself and you being led by your intuition to make you feel more secure. And no, I don't regret the fact that I was once water. No, I don't regret the fact that I needed to be ice. And I definitely don't regret the fact that at times I needed to be vapor, right? So that's what I'm seeing. You're not regretting the fact that you had to go through all of the motions and the transitions and the waves of life. So then I'm seeing that you will be in this Ace of Rods because you deserve it and you earned it. You get something new. Of course, you buy something new. Something new, and something new that contributes to your success is what I'll say. Like, this could be a new house, it could be a new phone, it could be a new computer, it could be a new car. There's something, screwdriver, whatever. It could be it's definitely something that is a useful tool and a resource that makes you feel more strong and connected in the fulfillment of your desires. Okay? It's definitely something that's cute, something that you'll love, and then you're not being received as selfish when you buy this thing or whatever this purchase is, right? Yeah. You're not being received as selfish for indulging and investing in something that will contribute to your success, of course. So then towards further into your future, as far as I can see, is the Knight of Pentacles. So this is someone that is probably going to come into your life that wants to learn from you. Or you will be starting on a new financial adventure. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles is someone that is ambitious in the regard to focusing on their money, getting their money up. The Knight of Pentacles is not the King of Pentacles, right? The King of Pentacles is someone that's up there in that status of financial abundance already. You know what I mean? They don't need to be saving up for the future because they got more than enough for the future, that kind of energy. Though with this Knight of Pentacles energy, this could either be you, like I said, starting on a new financial endeavor, or this could be someone that's going to come into your life that wants to add to your experience, your story, though they don't have King of Pentacles money. Okay? So it has to be up to you how that person will be integrated in your story, if you will give them a chance, an opportunity to learn from you, to grow from you. If you feel like that's an investment in you making space and time to grow that relationship, water that seed, it's completely up to you. Like I said, that perfect timing, because this person is someone that you may care about, someone that you may love, like romantically. So take it as it resonates. And I say that because okay. So this Knight of Pentacles energy is someone that's innovative and will be the reason why things revolutionize in your life for the better, not for the worse, right? So if you can see past the surface level of, you know, their finances, I'm also seeing that they're charming and they're lovable. So that may be even more of a challenge for you in trusting that person, because you may not believe that they're genuine and why it is that they want to be in your life, because you have a greater financial status, and that's evident. And this other person is someone that wants to be financially successful. I'm not saying that this person will have like an energy of jealousy, or where they'll like be comparing themselves to you, because this person actually really admires you for maybe your success, or, you know, the way that you present yourself. So take it as it resonates. I am seeing, though, that this perfect timing associated with the romantic relationship that you have with this person. So you have to make the decision on what the mystery of that could unfold for you. Like I said, remain focused on your vision. Always remember that that spirit is focused on that knowledge of true self, and be led by your intuition. I do send you, Gemini, love, light, and healing energy, and all of, you know, the congratulations on you learning about the process of your transitions and your transformative phases from ice and regular old water. Well, water is not regular, water is immaculate and amazing, and even the transition to vapor as well. So yeah, congratulations, and I will see you all next time. Bye.